Welcome to video T.2A Translations. I've got some vocabulary, then an example for identifying translations or not. First, the vocabulary. Vector is a quantity that has both magnitude and direction. For example, the wind is blowing 20 miles per hour to the northeast. Component form. This is a different way of representing a vector. We've got a horizontal change and vertical change. Notice these symbols, we've got these little caret symbols. All right, so if I get a component vector of -2, 3, if I start here, it just means go 2 left and 3 up. And I can connect the starting and the ending point in that manner. Kind of like rectangular coordinates, if you will. Finally, translation. This is another rigid transformation along a vector. Two things I want to emphasize: same direction and same length. Each vector has to be the same from the pre-image to the image. So here's an example. I've got point A. I could translate it along this translation vector, so that means go in that direction, parallel to it, and go that far, the length of the vector, the arrow. All right, so example 1, translation or not translation. All right, to see if it's a translation, every point going to the image must be the same length and same direction. So this one, I'll just do them by hand if possible. Going like that, going like that. Those are not the same direction and certainly not the same length, so no. Over here, I'll just do them by hand, like this, like so, and like so. Those are all going in the same direction, they're parallel, and if we were to measure them, they would all be the same length. So yes. Over here, I put some points on here just to make it a little bit easier to follow what's going on. So I called this A, B, C, D, E, even though there's some curvature. A prime, B prime, C prime, D prime, E prime. So if I connected from A to A prime, B to B prime, C to C prime, right away you can see totally different directions, different lengths. There's no way that it's going to be a translation. This one I would call a rotation. This one is kind of rotating as well. Over here, D, I'll just be consistent from here to here, from there to there, from there to there, from there to there. Notice I do get the parallels. If we were to measure them, they would be the same distance. So I'm going to say yes to that one. So there you have it. Some new vocabulary and some examples on identifying translation or not translation.